Focus. Okay, so behind me is my sort of suffer cave, or whatever you want to call it. My laptop over there, which is joined by a VGA cable, or if you've got HDMI, which I don't have on that particular laptop, to my TV, which will display it nice and big. I'll put my bike down here on top of the trainer. Up on the wall, the fan. I'll talk about that a bit more later on as well. And then I've got my bottles lying on the bench. And again, you'll see that later. Shove my clothes in there after I've done my training, jump in there and have a shower. And I never have to leave this room, basically. Well, for food, obviously, and sleep. Well, sleep I can actually probably... Now, I've been riding with Zwift for that long, so I'm quite a novice. I bought myself a smart trainer. I'll show you that in a second. I signed up for Zwift.com, got myself an account, and I've linked that to my Strava account. So what's it all about? Well, I'll show you some of the things I've got here in my little man cave, or whatever you want to call it, my pain cave. That's a 33-inch TV, I do believe it is. That's my laptop. Here's my bike. Got a little sweatband there, which I bought from Tax, just to stop the sweat from hitting some of the most nice parts of the bike. And back here is my trainer. What I do see I've forgotten is my little arse saver. Now, okay, why would I need an arse saver indoors? Fact is, you do actually sweat quite a bit, so it stops it from dripping straight down onto the electronics there. There's my cassette. And here's the turning wheel. Anything I've forgotten? Yes. This little thing here. This is a USB extension lead. Oh, see it so you can show it so you can see. In the end of this USB extension lead is a little Ant Plus dongle. That's so that my computer and my trainer can talk to each other. Now, it even works on Bluetooth, but what I'll do is I have the extension lead, so I can put this down right down here on the floor. So I have as close as possible to the actual machine itself. And then what I'm going to do is, right now, I'm going to plug this baby in, because you can plug it in. And when I do, you'll see these lights and little start to make a noise. See if I can find it there. There we go. Okay, it's calibrated. I can calibrate this using a Tax app, utility app, and here you can see the lights. When the Bluetooth is connected and everything, I think there's even a blue light there that will come up. What's really nice about this trainer is that when you start to pedal, you even get these effect lights come on underneath at the bottom. See there? That's going blue, and the harder you pedal, which I can't do with my arm, the deeper the colour. It will be like a red, pink, red, probably the colour of my face. Okay, so on here, this is my computer. I'm going to start off, there's a little message there telling me that need another kind of setting for the screen. Here's my Zwift. I'll just get that going. Now, it takes a couple of seconds to start up. There is a sort of half annoying little music file that plays as well, which I've managed to turn off. Ride, yeah, I want to ride. So now it's logging me in. And what it's going to do is it's going to look for all my appliances. My bike, my pulse band, and yeah, because I've got a smart trainer, everything's basically connected to that. I've got a cadence sensor as well. We just watch this as it starts up. There you go, it's logging me in. As you can see down there, the time is 18:43. You probably couldn't see that, but it is. I'm going to be taking part in an event at 7:05. Here we go. It's found the trainer, my heart strap, and the Ant dongle. So that's okay. Everything's all right. Do I want to ride? Yes, I do want to ride. So I'll just click on ride in that. And there you go. that's me in my Zwift ride-on kit, getting ready to race. And what it will do is up here it will show me how many revolutions per minute my pedals are doing, the cadence, my heartbeat, which is currently on 49, my watts, well I'm not producing any at the moment because I'm sitting down. Up here when I start riding, how fast I'm going, how far I've gone, how many meters I've climbed, and the total time. And then down here on the right, yeah, people can talk to each other, you can see all the riders that are near you at the time, and pretty soon I'm going to join that event. Okay, so apart from all of that, I've even got my mobile phone. Now on my mobile phone, which is an iPhone, you can get them on Android as well, these things can even be connected up to a Mac or a tablet. I have a little folder in here called Trainer, and in there I've got one called a tax utility app. You probably can't see it, I'm not really sure how the tax utility trainer, mobile link and tax training. The tax utility app, that allows me to update any updates in the software on my Neo Smart Trainer. The Zwift app, this allows me to do a number of things once I've joined the event. I can see events on here, I can scroll through if I just click on that, go to the events button which is there. I see it's a bit blurred, but that is an event button. And on this I can start to look at all the different events that are going on during the day. I can scroll through them and see what kind of different races are going on. I can also talk to people during my event. Now my event is starting in about 18 minutes, as I can see on the screen. It's a German event. It's called the Hare and Hounds. No idea why hares get chased by hounds, but it's basically a group ride. We're going to stick together. It's a C category event. Now in C category, in the cycling world, you've got A, B, C and D cat. And then you've got W for women, and I think you have U for juniors, not sure. Anyway, I'm a C cat cyclist, which means that I can produce somewhere between 2.5 to 3.1 watts of energy per kilo body weight, something like that. Up to 2.5 category D, 3.1 up to something else is category B, and then the top category is category A. Those guys are probably competitive cyclists. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to join this event soon, and you can have a little look on the screen and I'll run through what's going on. At some point I will be taking off this jersey because I'm only wearing it now, so don't show me tits off in public on the blog. It gets a bit warm. Okay, as you can see up there, I've got myself a little fan because it does get quite warm in here. This fan runs on the USB on my TV, so it's a USB fan. I don't know what you would use a USB fan for otherwise, maybe for cooling down the computer. I've turned it on. There it is, wearing away. I used that for the first time 2 days ago, and I can tell you it does enough to stop me from dripping buckets of sweat all over this bathroom floor. I'm quite lucky to have a rather large bathroom, which means I can sweat my brains out here, jump off the bike over there, get my clothes off, throw them into the washing machine, those are the other day's ones, and get straight in the bath and have a shower. And I don't have to go trouncing through the rest of the apartment, which is really, really nice. So, okay, I'm going to get up on the bike, I'm going to warm up a little bit. I've got my bottles ready over there, 2 of them. Don't really mind doing a bit of advertising for anyone, to be honest, so why don't we turn that one around as well and do a bit of advertisement for Trek. Recycle ticket. See how this goes. Luckily for me, I think most of the Germans do actually speak English. It is supposed to be an all-German event, and they do speak German on the event, but our Wiedersehen Pet. Okay, I'm on my bike. I'm just in a little bit of warm-up. Got a rather low gear. Just letting my legs roll around, and as I can see now, I'm on the left-hand side of the road. So we are riding in London. And I'll give you a little look at the screen so you can see what it looks like as I'm pedalling along. Still got the jumper on because I'm still showing you, yeah. Okay, that's me, Prudential, London, Surrey Hills. Actually organising the Surrey 100, which goes in August every year. It goes through the Box Hill, Leith Hill, through Wimbledon probably, up into London. Fantastic ride. So, down on the left, that's just a split. That's an overall time split of live results. People that have done a 15 kilometre flat run, I guess, and the times they've done it in, 23 minutes. Pretty crucial. Up on the top there now, you can see the watts I'm producing, my revs per minute, my cadence, my heart rate, how fast I'm going, 10 kilometres an hour, up on 300 metres, climb 2, and it's 220. Over there is the percent of the hill I'm climbing, and you can even see a little bit of a profile there for the course. And as that orange peel at the top there, that orange arrow is pointing to the left, that's the direction in which we're travelling. That's me there, and I'm heading towards that hill, which is actually Box Hill. And those are the list of riders around me and how well they're doing and performing. And here I can see, just at the bottom, little flags from countries and names of people that are approaching me, how far behind they are. And now and again you'll get to see a name on some people in front as well, but as I'm not pedalling right now, I can't see that. And even here, just how much power you're producing. For me it's 0.0 watts per kilo body weight. Yeah, and I've got that little British flag. Probably should be Swedish because I'm living over here for the last sort of almost 30 years now, but... And that's it, and I'm just going to pedal around, get myself warm, and in 5 minutes I will automatically join the event. Okay, I've now joined the event. I'm waiting for the event to start. The screen sort of flicks between different views. There you go, 1:56 till we get going. These are all the riders down the right here that are joining the group. It'll keep blinging every time someone comes in. All the blue lines are people chatting to each other, and the yellow, that's Ole Northward. He's the one with that big beam of yellow light hanging over him. So he's the group leader for today. We'll be following him and try and stick around about 2.3 watts per kilo while we're riding, which is around about 200 watts of pressure in the pedals. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. I'll probably let this run a little bit just so you can see everyone shooting off into the distance. Also, I have an app on my phone which I can run between. I can wave to somebody, I can hit a ride on button. That was me, ride on. Nice one, eh? This is the 1 hour group ride with a preferred speed of around 2.3, and he just wants us all to stay close. So in 50 seconds we'll be going. I can take a little snapshot of the screen which will land on my, there you go, that will go to my phone. Pretty handy if I want to do a little post about this ride and what I've been doing and put it up on Facebook. So maybe I'll add that picture to this blog when it eventually comes out. And once we do get going, I'll just let this run a little bit so you can see what's going on, and then I shall turn this off because I'll have to pull off this jersey and start pedalling, no doubt. Here we go. My mobile phone is on Bluetooth, so it can talk to the computer, and the ant talks to the bike. So you can see Ole's got that yellow arrow pointing at him. He likes us to either stick behind him or just in front. I'm producing about 1.4 watts at the moment, not a lot. As you say there, saying please, no more than 2 watts to start off with. Thank you. Those of you that have been with me in London cycling, there's the tower. We'll be riding over Tower Bridge. I'm going down through a tube station and up Box Hill. It's a 1 hour ride, so I dare say we'll be doing this twice Box Hill, possibly a third time, but probably just twice, 2.5. The fan is really doing its work, which I'm very happy for. So instead of like sweating buckets, I can actually keep some of my salts and natrium and kalium in my body and have a good ride. Alright, that's enough of me. Shirt's coming off. Well, would you know, it's raining in London. I'm following the group now. I've dropped back a little bit just so I can get this recording going. We've done 25k. We've got 12 to go. I think we're just going up the Whitehall in London, Downing Street on the left, up towards Trafalgar Square, so Lord Nelson, and then down what must be the Strand, where we turn back and then go down past Buckingham Palace on the Mall. That big beam of yellow light, that's where the leader is. That will disappear either when he gets too far away or I get nice and close. Last lap, 1,000 metres to go, will be a race for the finish line. Yeah, see what I've got left for that one. Right, soon, the next time we get to that red banner up there, there'll be 1 kilometre to go, and then it'll be a race. So all the riders that want to be in the race have to stay behind the group leader, and I'm way behind, after trying to sort out the camera. This is Zwift. Costs about $10 a month, that's 70 krona. I could do a Michael Schumacher on the Germans and time my run in so I get it just as I cross the line as we start. Or maybe right now I'm already knackered. $2.50 to go. $100. Oh God. Whoa. Dragged me backwards through a bush. Oh. The fan certainly did its job. In 5 seconds, the race will save. Oh gosh. Thank you. Good night.